to the beginner's course on Google Earth Engine. In this tutorial, I will try to show you how you can easily calculate the EVI, means Enhanced Vegetation Index, using the Google Earth Engine and use the Landsat images. Okay, so first of all, you should know what's the formula of Enhanced Vegetation Index. So now you can see here Enhanced Vegetation Index EVI. This is our formula. You can see here, this is our formula. This formula is that 2.5 multiply with near minus red divided by near addition with 6 time red band subtract with 7.5 multiply with blue band and finally plus 1. Okay, so you can see this is our formula. So now I will use this formula and make a enhanced vegetation index map and calculated it. Okay, so for this, first of all, you import it here your image collection. Suppose in this case I will use here the Landsat 8 images. So I simply search here this image collection name Landsat 8. Okay, so now you can see here this is the our all of this Landsat 8 collection name. So I simply use this collection. I simply click to here. You can see all of this collection, dataset availability date, dataset provider, collection snippet, and every information you can get from here. Just I simply click to import. This dataset will be imported here. You can see this is our default variable name image collection. If you want, you can change it or not. It's not mandatory. So now I want to change it because this name is big, and so that I can use here the short name so that I can easily understand what's the image I used here. So I simply use here the L8. It means Landsat 8. Okay, so now you want to add your boundary shape file or your specific region of interest. So you can simply upload your asset in here, and previous class I try to show you how you can easily import your own shapefile or boundary or region of interest in here. So I already uploaded my region of interest. This is my Dhaka district. Today I will use this shapefile. So I simply click to here, it will be imported here. Okay, so now you can see this variable default variable name is table. If you want, you can change it for more convenient. So I change it, I gave this name is ROI. Okay, so now I want to show my region of interest in map interactive view. You can just simply use here the map dot add layer function. Okay, and use here this ROI. This is our object name, and I define here this color, background color. I define this color is red, and I also give this name is Dhaka district. Okay, and I also focus in my shapefile center. So I use here this function map center object. I use here my object ROI, and I define here the zoom level is 6. So when I click to run, you can get your own region of interest or shapefile here. You can see it will be appeared. Okay, so this is our region of interest. Today I will work with this region. So now you want to filter your image collection. Here you can see I already imported my Landsat 8 image collection. So now I filtered this image collection. So first of all, you need to take a variable. I take this variable var and give this variable name is selection. Okay, so now you filter these images. So previously tutorial or classes I use details how you can easily filter your image collection, how you can easily remove the cloud, everything I discussed. Okay, so now I will use here this technique or previous class learn method here. Just you can see here your image collection name is the len L8, so you can simply use here the L8. So now you first of all you filter with your intersecting with your boundary, so you can use here the filter bounds function and intersecting with your ry. Your ry is name is ry, variable name, you can see this is the ry, and then you need to filter your specific date. So I use here the filter date function and define here the start date. Suppose I define this start date is 2020 1st January, and in date I defined it 2020 December 31. Okay, so now I filter my date and I also filter my metadata. So for this I use here the filter metadata function. Okay, so filter metadata function, I use this, and I use here the cloud cover less than, I define it 1. Okay, so and then I also use here the mean of this all of this collection here, and I also use here the clip function with my region of interest. So I use here the clip with my ry. So now if you want to show this result in your this image collection result in your map interactive view, you can just use here the map dot add layer function and use here the selection. This is your object. When I click to run, you can see it will be loading and one layer will be appeared here, you can see. So now you can see it will be loaded and your image collection. If you want, you can change your band combination here. So I simply change this band combination B4, B3 and B2, it true color composite. So I also increase this stress 98% and I click to apply. Now this band combination will be applied here, and previously I also not gone here, so I simply imported this here, you can see it will be imported, and then I simply use this variable name and paste here and paste here, I paste it here, and I also gave this layer name. This layer name I gave this layer name is true color composite, true color composite, and when I click to run, now you can see this image visualization parameter will be added with your code. Okay, so now it will be appeared here, you can see. So you can see it will be appeared. So this is our first part I already done. I selecting my specific and filtering my image collection. So now you want to use this equation. This is our equation. So now I simply use this equation using the expression function, and then I can get this result of EVI, enhanced vegetation index. So for this you can simply take another variable. Suppose I take this variable name is var, and this is the keyword, and take this variable name is EVI. Okay, and then I use here the expression with my selecting image collection. Here you can see I filter my image collection under this variable selection. So I simply use this selection variable name here, selection, and then I use here the function is expression. Okay, then I simply use my expression here. So you can see this is my expression or equation. I just, you can see here, this is the one part, near minus red divided by near plus 6 into red minus 7.5 into blue plus 1, and after all of this it will be multiplied with 2.5. Okay, so that I use here the 2.5 and simply use a bracket parenthesis I use here, Now I use with the multiply. Okay, I use here the multiply, and then I use here my first, you can see this is the near minus red. I use here the near, I use the equation directly, near minus red. Okay, near minus red, and then it will be multiply, then it will be divided with this equation. You can see here, near plus 6 into red minus 7.5 into blue plus 1. Just I put this equation here. This equation is that near plus 6 multiply with red band. Okay, then subtract with 7.5 into blue band, then plus 1. Okay, so this is my equation, you can see, and this is the equation, this is the whole equation will multiply with 2.5. so for this I use here the again the parenthesis and complete this parenthesis. Okay, so now you can see this is our total equation, near minus red divided by near plus 6 into red minus 7.5 into blue plus 1. It will be multiply with 2.5, because so that I can use here the parenthesis again. Okay, so now your next step is that you defined all of this near, red and blue. Okay, so I simply use here a comma sign here, and then comma sign, and then I use here the a dictionary. So for this I use here the curly brackets. Okay, I make this curly brackets and define all of this, what's the near, what's the red. Okay, so first of all near, I use here the near, and I define the what's the near. Near is that it's come from my collection selection. You can see this is my filtered images, and I use this selection, and this selection I select from my specific band. So if you want to know what's the near band name is, that you can simply go your information sheet and simply click to band. You can see here this near infrared band name is B5. Okay, so I simply use here this band name B5. Okay, I get this one parameter. Then is the another is the red. I use here the red, and I define what is the red. Red value is that it comes from the selection, and I select my specific band from here. So I use here the select function, and I find what's the band name of this. You can see the red band name is B4, so I simply use here the B4, and finally the another, you can see this is the blue. I define here the what's the blue, so I simply use here keyword, then key value is that selection, and use here the select function, and defined here this is the what's the selection it come from. So you can simply click to here, you can get this the blue band name is B2. I simply use here the B2. Okay, so now it will be completed. I use here the expression, this is my total equation. I use here this equation. You can see this is the same equation, and then I use here the keyword. This is the keyword, NIR is the keyword, and other is the key value. I select the key value. Okay, near, red and blue. Okay, all of this. So now I want to show this result in my map interactive view. So I just simply use here the map dot add layer function, and use here the my object EVI, and I defined here the minimum pixel value is -1 and maximum pixel value is +1, and I also define here the color plated. So I use here and make a list, color plated list, and I gave this color name is that suppose black. Then I also use here the red, and final I want to use here the green. Okay, and I also gave this layer name is EVI for Raga district. Okay, so when I click to run, you can get this layer will be added with our, you can see here something wrong here. so you can spelling wrong here, selection. So now click run. So now I hope now you can get this result. And another expression you can see here, another wrong here. So red, red EVI for Dhaka district layer image processing expression contains undeclared the variables red. So here you can make some mistake here, red. So what's the mistake here? You can find, so this is the near, this is the red, this is the blue. So red, you can see, you can always use the same keyword. Yeah, you can see here this is the red red, and then you can also see the red. You can use the same equation, so you can use here the re and capital D. Okay, and when I click run, okay, now I hope we will get this result. Okay, so now it will be appeared here. You can see this is our enhanced vegetation index for Dhaka district between this time frame to year of 2020. Okay, so now you can see here all of this here vegetation index is very low. You can see here all of this here lot of built up area, and you can see here some vegetation. Okay, if you want to, you can check from your inspector tab. Okay, I simply click to here, you can get this result. For here you can see only 0.0643 this image in for this specific point. Okay, okay, you can see. If you want, you can change this color combination from here. If you want, you can use here the white color. So I use here the white, and look what's the change here. You can see so now you can see this map will be more interactive. You can see here this the white place is a very less, or there is no vegetation, and green portion you can see there is the vegetation. Okay, so you can easily use any calculate any index using this expression function. Just you can put your expression here and define the every keyword and get this result. Okay, so in this tutorial I will try to show you how you can easily calculate the EVI index for your any specific region, or using the country boundary shapefile. If you want, you can like this video and comment in your comment box section. I will make this tutorial for another advanced tutorial if you need. Okay, so and I also start a new course series for Google Earth Engine from beginners to advanced, and I already take the different course on Google Earth Engine. If you want, you can enroll this course. So now I will announcement some of this course. You can see here. So this is our 10 days Google Earth Engine beginners to advanced course in Zoom online class. If you want, you can join this class. This is our all of this course content. Here I use from the beginners to advanced level of all of this tutorial I will try to show you. And after this class I will give you all of this code and practice and course module, so that you can easily practice. And if you face any problem regarding this course, you can anytime you can contact with me. Okay, so this is the 10 days course. If you want, you can enroll this course. Okay, so if you, and then another course also be available here. You can see this is the 2 days course for the beginners who don't know how to use the Google Earth Engine. So this course mainly for the level of beginners. Okay, so in this course, in this two course, I will cover all of this thing that for need to the all of this beginners who want to know how to use the Google Earth Engine. Okay, so in this course I will try to make you give you the beginners guide, and I hope you can, when you can complete this course, you can easily understand everything, every function what will be work in Google Earth Engine. So this is the 2 days course, and I have you can also enroll the another course. So this is the advanced 3 days course. So mainly in this course I will focus how you can easily calculate the any index, or how to remove the cloud remove from your satellite image, and how you can easily visualize the dam, how you can make a chart, how you can easily calculate the air quality monitoring parameter. So everything you can see here. Okay, So this is for the 3 days course. And another course, if you want, this is the water quality analysis using the Sentinel-2 images course. So if you want, if you when you can complete this course, I hope you able to calculate the turbidity, chlorophyll, total suspended solid, and you can also make all of this time series chart. And after this course, if you want, you can easily make a development of Google Earth Engine app for water quality analysis. Okay, so this is the water quality analysis using the Sentinel-2 images in Google Earth Engine. If you want, you can enroll this course, and then you can see also the another course for the air quality. So mainly in this course I will focus on the air quality, different types of parameter, carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, then methane and other gases in the air. So I will try to show you how you can import this dataset, how you can easily make a time series dataset, how you can download this TIFF format images, how you can convert this unit of your air quality parameter, okay, from mole per meter square to molecules per centimeter cube, and everything what you need. I will cover all of this. And you can see also a course for the land use and land cover classification using the Google Earth Engine. So mainly in this course I will focus how you can easily make a LULC map using the machine learning, different types of classifier, how you can easily remove your satellite cloud from your satellite images, calculating the classified area. Suppose how many urban area are in your classified images, how many water body are in your classes. So I will calculate the classified area for each classes, and how you can easily add the legend of your map and make a chart for your LULC classified area. So okay, and I also try to show you how you can easily use the calculating the accuracy assessment. Okay, so if you want, you can do any course, enroll anytime. Just you can contact with this email. You can see this is my email, and I also provide you the WhatsApp number. If you want to, you can contact with me this number for enrolling this any course, and I will give you all of this information about this course, and you can get this course. And I hope you will be very well after completing this course. Okay, so today is no more. Okay, thank you for watching this video.